Okay, guys, I have something that I need to tell you. Well, I tried to start a revolution, but I didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone showed up, except for my mom and her boyfriend, whom I hate. Just kidding. Hey guys, it's Leah, and today we're going to be talking about Loki in a suit. I mean, today we're going to be talking about Thor Ragnarok. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so in my opinion, you should always leave a movie theater more excited than when you walked into it. And Thor did just that. Unexpectedly, it became one of my favorite Marvel movies, which is crazy. I was never thinking that. I mean, I love the Thor movies, but they weren't necessarily my favorite from the MC universe, but Thor rocked my world. If you haven't seen the film yet, be prepared for loads of spoilers. This is going to be a review dash me just talking about different Easter eggs that I loved so much in this movie. Honestly, when this film started, I was sitting there and the first 5 minutes of Thor making lame joke after lame joke, I prepared myself for a very long 2 hours. I was not excited. I was like, oh boy, here we go. But that all changed when Matt freaking Damon was playing Loki. I was like, what is this? It doesn't get much better than this. Matt Damon appearing as Loki. And if you haven't seen it, you're probably extremely confused. Like, what do you mean Matt Damon's Loki? You'll just have to watch and find out. So it doesn't get much better than that, except wait, it does. It's everything that you can want out of like a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. It's hilarious, it's action-packed, there were a few like heartfelt, teary-eyed moments in my opinion, and it's filled to the brim with so many Easter eggs for dedicated fans. Alright, so also, lock this away in a vault so it doesn't turn into a giant monster and burn down the whole planet. Foreshadowing much? That was just in the beginning of the movie. Like, first 10 minutes. Yeah, you know your girl loves a good foreshadow. Alright, moving on to the next thing. A tribute to the iconic, the classic, the amazing South Park. I mean, Shady Acres Retirement Home. Loved it. I was like, oh my goodness. Everyone in the theater probably hated me because I was just getting so excited over every little detail in this movie. Alright, and then this movie took a turn to something I've been waiting an entire year, for the most part, to see. Doctor freaking Strange. I was wondering ever since Doctor Strange came out how they were going to incorporate it into Thor Ragnarok, and I got my answer. You know, I was a little disappointed that Doctor Strange wasn't in the film more than he was, but, you know, I was plenty happy to see him at all. You know, I was getting a little bit of, like, a Sherlock vibe when they introduced Doctor Strange to the Thor Ragnarok movie. I was very excited and very pleased with what they did. I just wish it was a little longer. I wish there was more Doctor Strange and Thor. Like, Doctor Strange and Thor together? What more could you want? Psst. The old guy dies. Well, actually, he bursts into a bunch of sparkles and floats away, but it happens. Same thing, right? I got a little PTSD from them constantly flashing this really creepy, like, Odin picture of him standing in Norway, and whenever something, like, you know, serious was gonna happen, all of a sudden it was like, like whatever Thor was trying to channel his inner lightning god. That was a little like, I was like, what is going on? This is really creepy. And then, yeah, so that was weird. And then the fact that, like, when I went into this movie, I already knew that Hela was supposed to be Loki's daughter. So I was really, really interested to see what they were gonna do. They actually ended up like changing that whole dynamic just for the sake of the movie. But I would like to see a little side movie about Hela and Loki tearing it up. Like, I don't know. So that was really interesting. I've been excited to see how they were gonna get around that one and how they were gonna do it. They just ended up making them all siblings. Alright guys, most important thing. Stan freaking Lee. I mean, all of Stan Lee's cameos are absolutely amazing, but this one was just perfect. I mean, Stan Lee chopping off Thor's luscious locks of hair, it's kind of just like, it's so fitting. It's like Stan Lee is, it's like a fresh like beginning, and who to cut Thor's hair but Stan Lee? Like, no one else can do it. And I also love the little lightning bolt detail they did on the side, in case you guys missed it. It was super cute. I also loved the little added touch of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory song, Pure Imagination, when Thor was getting, like, the guided tour. I thought that was really funny. I feel like a lot of people didn't understand, because it was so subtle. It was just in the background, and you really had to kind of, like, listen to it or actually know the song in order to get that little reference. But that was extremely cute, and I loved it. But also, thumbs up if you kept hearing Stranger Things music. Like, I thought I was going crazy. I kept watching the film, and whenever something, like, serious or tense was happening, like, whenever there was a tense moment in this film, I started hearing, like, Stranger Things music, and I was like, why are they doing this? Are they doing this on purpose? Was it, like, a coincidence? Does everyone just have, like, this creepy, like, music? Like, they couldn't choose something else? I can't be the only one. Please let me know if you heard this too. Please. Otherwise, I feel like a crazy person. And last but not least, let's talk about that end of credit scene. Thanos, is that you? Is that you, bro? Like, let me know. Please let me know. Slide into my DMs. That was pretty exciting. It wasn't, you know, as revealing as some of the end of credit scenes are. It was, like, kind of making you wonder what they're gonna do for the next installment, which I'm super excited about. I can't believe it's almost 2018. Guys, where did this year go? It doesn't even feel like it. I remember waiting, like, for this movie when they put it in the lineup, like a year or more. Like, more than a year. And now it's here. Now I saw it. It's crazy. So, overall, I really enjoyed Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was a super good Marvel movie for what it was supposed to be. It was gorgeously filmed. It has a new place in my heart, and I think you guys should check it out and let me know what you think. I give this movie a thumbs up, so you should give me a thumbs up for reviewing it, or for spoiling it, whichever one I did. I probably spoiled it for a lot of you, but then you shouldn't have watched this video. Alright, bye guys, see you next time.